Hello everyone, welcome to this evening's video of the Eddie Stobart build, and I am so, when I saw it I was like, oh yes, and we've also got electrics, so we've got all sorts going on here, so let's get into the issue. So yeah, I can't wait to see what we're doing here, but look at that, we've got all sorts of wires going on. Let's get into the issue and see what we've got to do. So this is issue number 49, and this is the left rear chassis beam. Cables and pipes are fitted to the rear left chassis beam. So yeah, just as I suspected, we're connecting this. This is going to be absolutely massive. So as you can see, we're going to be connecting and joining two parts of the chassis beams together. Putting them in with some screws, and then we're going to be trailing some wires in here, and we've got some tabs that we're going to be putting them to hold them wires in place. We're then going to trowel them all under the beams, as you can see, matching up, and we have little tabs, you know, like them wall tacks you get to put phone lines on your wall. Well, it's going to look like that. It's going to bend under, and then we'll have the wires coming out here and basically connecting right up to the end of it. So this is a really, really lovely one. So let's get into issue number 49. And yeah, can't wait to get this started. So be careful, make sure you've got enough clearance, because you don't want to cut that wire off. And then let's see what we've got to do in here. I'm very excited, as I said. I personally thought that was going to connect to that, but look at this. This is absolutely, look at that. Red cabling like that is, everything's red in this build. It's lovely. So these are the little tabs. Oh man, I've never seen some things like that before, so that's brilliant. Obviously, that's what they look like. And this is the beam that we're going to be connecting first. We've got all sorts of hydraulic tubes here, and cabling, and all sorts, a pack of DP04 screws, and a pack of DP03. As you can tell in my voice, I'm very, very happy with anything to do with electrics or chassis work. But yeah, just to get an idea, guys, basically this part here is going to feed onto these pegs. And as you can see, look how big that is. That is absolutely massive. This is going to be a beast, guys. Wow. Oh, my God. Yeah. Okay. This is lovely. I mean, if we've got to connect even more onto that, it's going to be absolutely massive. But personally, I can't see any connecting plates here. I think there's going to be another session this big as well. But gee whiz, this is lovely. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a pack of DD03 screws and connect these two screws into there. So, just going to get that up. Oh, wow. I'm a happy boy. Oh, man. This is lovely. So, obviously, the way it wants us to do this is it doesn't want us to put 3 screws in. So, the way it wants us to do it is basically, as we connect this in, we're basically... we put one screw, because as you can see in here, it's got like a diagonal situation going on. So I'm just going to double check that, because I don't think that's quite right. So if we've got that way, we're going to flip it over. That's like that, and we're going to bounce it over so it's like that. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily... no, that ain't right, is it? That's not right. What am I talking about, Mike? That was right. Like, what the hell? But basically, we're putting a screw into this middle one, and then up the top. It doesn't want us to put a screw in the bottom one. So basically, it's going to secure it into there like that. This is absolutely massive. Oh, I'm so happy. Why? Like, wow. All them months of going, you know, this is taking forever, and it was well worth the wait. I totally... understand why now, but yeah, this is lovely. The screws are going in perfect, as you can see. So that's that one into place like so. Okay, so once we've done that, it says fix the parts together with 3 2PM screws. It's not saying anything about that hole there. I'm assuming there's a perfectly good explanation for that, but what I'm going to do is basically put the third one in, I think. Because as you can see here, they pull it into there, but then further down there is actually a screw just there. So I'm going to screw that in. We can always take it out if need be. God blimey, this is, I can't get over how big this is. It's like the Ecto returning, because that was a big chassis. So yeah, lovely. Okay, so once we've done that, the next part what we need to do is we now need to bring in the cable work. So this is the cabling. And obviously on here we've got 11, 11. So get all the 11s up there. So, oh actually, so, right. Okay, so we've got a bigger connection and a smaller connection. We want the one that's got a smaller connection on. What they've done is they've double put their stickers together so that you know. So we've got the 11, we've got 9 as well. So 9 and 11 together like that. And then we've also got number 8 as well. So 9, 8 and 11, but they want it so that you've got 8, 9, 11. So number 8, number 9 and number 11. Okay, so once we've done that, what we then have to do is the first connection point, it's going to basically trail up there, and then we need to put a pin there. I'm going to bring that down a little bit so you guys can see, but we put a little one of these, you see these holder things, and we put that there. Okay, so we're not going to use the ones that've got a lip, we're using all 3 of these ones first. So I'm going to get my side cutters, and I'm going to just cut that section off there, and this will be the first of the pins. We need DD 04 screws. Oh, do you know what? This is, oh, I'm really loving this build. I can't believe it. Like this chassis has really made me happy. Yeah. I mean, this is... So as you can see, you put the clip over there like that, and you see there's a little hole there. You might have to zoom in, but please, whatever you do, make sure that you have clearance with the wires first. You don't want to be screwing and then going through a wire. Okay, so 8, 9, 11. Sorry, they just keep coming a little bit out of position. Now, if we don't have too much, if there's not too much wires, or if the wires are a little bit short, we can obviously, you know, take it a little bit further. But as you can see, this is lovely. What I love about this is the fact that you're putting wires through the chassis beam. I love that. Okay, so that's that one in, as you can see, and we've got some slack if we need to move it. So that's that one there. We're then going to feed them through again, because our next point is just here. Okay, so we're going to basically, they go into a little channel here. All the wires feed down there into its little light bed section, and then that's where we put a wire, but we have to train it because we have to put it, there's like a little pin thing, and it's basically going to go somewhere, something like that. Okay, and that's where we need, I suspect, the one that's got like a little lump on it. Let's have a look. So match, take the 4 flat fixing screws. Okay, so this is, yeah, okay. I'm just a bit concerned if that's a big clip or a small clip, but I'm going to go with a small clip because they said the first small clip, so we'll go with that. I love this. I actually feel like I'm an electrician doing this. Let's do it there. Lovely. You may want to cut off a little bit of sprue there, as you can see, and that part is going to go along there like that. Oh, how lovely is this? Oh my. I'm sorry if I keep saying it, but this is a very enjoyable issue. Okay, so it's a shame it wasn't live though, unfortunately, but I'm hoping to get the lives back soon. Come on, go in the hole. Good boy. Oh, this is... Okay, they may pop out, but that's fine because it's not tight enough, that's the reason. So, as you can see, if we just train that cable a bit, just needs a bit of training, that's all, as you can see, and then it sort of goes back into shape. Okay. So yeah. Just double checking 4908. Yeah. So this is a 4908, which is a flat one. 4907 is the one that have got like a little curve on it. Okay, lovely. So once we've done that, this is where we need to feed it along a little bit more. We've bent it round here, goes round there like that, and then feeds up somewhere down here. So it goes like that. I don't like bending cables because that's where we can get damages, but we're going to put another one of them clips just here now. Okay, so I might turn it around so you guys can see a bit better. So you see like this. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Okay, so I'm just going to cut the sprue work off here. Lovely. Okay, so we bend it round like this, and then the next section is we're going to put that plate just here. Okay, and then put that in again with a DPO, whatever it is. Totally forgot. There we go. Hang on. Just get. Good boy. Don't you dare come off. Good boy. Lovely. And then that goes into there like that. Okay. So we're just going to make sure that's lovely and flat. This is a lovely issue. Because not only are we doing beams, we're doing electric. Oh yeah. Okay, so once we've done that, we're going to feed it along a little bit more. As you can see, I'll go into. I'm going to speak to you about something in a minute, because just get this sorted. I'm trying to get that tucked under a bit. So as you can see, they're going to fall into this little bed section again. This is lovely and tidy. And then we're going to put another plate just literally along there, which leads us to our last plate, which is here. Oh, what a lovely... I can't stop saying how nice this is. I'm sorry, guys, but this is seriously absolutely enjoyable. This is a really, really lovely issue. Okay, so let's get another screw. I'm very happy. I'm so happy that, you know, when I was on the verge of like saying, "Might I quit," you know, on this build, I'm literally so happy that I stayed on, and you know, because this part here, it's just well worth the wait. Okay, so that's that one into position. Right, what we've then got to do here is, this is where, so obviously if I turn it up that way, we've got a cable coming off here, but we also have to now, once we've got that cable into position, we have to put some hydraulic tubes in. Now, the hydraulic pipes will position with the cables apparently, and you'll need the you'll need the 3-step cable grips, which I'm assuming are these parts here. Okay, and what's going to happen is the cable grips. So right, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okie doke. But they're basically, from what I can see, they're basically just going to be plumbed under here for the minute. So I'm assuming we just put them there for the minute. There's no obvious indication of where these connect to, but they want us to plumb it down there. So we're going to cut them off. Okay, see where this is going. I'm assuming they just want that to go there. I mean, we can always change it if need be, but that's gonna basically go like that, and then a minute, I don't know whether it goes like that or like that. I'm assuming it goes like that. Okay, I'm not understanding this point at the moment, but I'm sure there's a reason behind it, because I would have thought something connects to that. But as you can see, they just want you to basically rest it there. So, okay, fair enough. Oops, little bugger. Come out of position. I have got a trick if it comes out again. Bit like this that tests my patience a bit when it's slipping and sliding it. Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it around this way because I think it's gravity working against me here. So I'm going to put that one down there into here, like that. Where's the other tube gone? There we go. Put on the floor there, and I'll put that one down there, like that. I think they just this is like a temporary measure for the minute, because I would have thought they'd connect onto that pin. But yeah, this is obviously a temporary measure. Or not. Oh, come on. Go in the hole. Sometimes I really wish I had smaller hands. Okay, that's the first one. So that's lovely and snug in there. And then we're going to put another clamp just here. This is really, really lovely. Can't get over how lovely this is. And there's me thinking we'll only be putting like, I actually thought that we were just going to be doing, you know, connecting of the chassis, but to, you know, put all this in. I think they've done this because they know that we've been doing little bits and pieces, but yeah, wow. Look at that. That is, the cable tidiness of this is lovely. Let me just check. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. Lovely. And then we'll just feed that down. And all that's left to do here is we've got to put another cable just, sorry, another clip just there. So again, I'm not entirely sure the purpose of this. As I said, it seems a bit unusual to put it as a dead end. Normally a tube would be connected to, like, you know, these little connection point things. So yeah, interesting. I get the joys of doing this all over again because I do 2 of this build. What's happened here? There's like a little hook thing there. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Right, I see what the issue is. So if that's not going in, you see that little sprue section there? Just need to trim a little bit off that. That should go in. Come on. Do you know what these remind me of? You know them strawberry lace sweets? That's what they remind me of, but yeah, this is lovely. I probably bored you to death by saying this is nice. But it is. I mean, this is absolutely a beautiful issue. I actually feel like I've got my money's worth. So that is that, guys. So obviously we've got some cables that are coming out of here, which I assume... Oh, right. Okay, hang on a minute, guys. We need to do a correction here. Basically, these cables are going to be running under these 3 ones as well. Okay. Didn't notice that. Okay, that's easy to fix. I'll do this one first because that one's going to slide out of position otherwise. But basically, we have to put this cable down there as well. So... lovely. Okay. Easy fix. Whoops, what was that? Just see what's going on there. Okay, lovely. So that's that one, and then we're going to train that. Oh, what's happened here? Ah, right. Okay, this wire I want to put under there because that one needs to feed under there. But this one didn't go in either. Oh, for the love of God. Sorry, we've got quite a lot of cables to put in down this section here, so get me that one. I want that side, so I'm going to put that one back. Little donkey. Oh man, come on. Just does not want to go in. Now my hydraulic cable's gone. I'm just going to put it in like that. I mean, obviously, you know, as long as it holds it in. I'm happy with that. Oh, now we're getting on the ball. Okay, hang on a minute. Just see, it's like not completely flat, but okay. It's lifting up a bit, but oh, I see what the issue is. That's round the wrong way. That's right. I'll tell you what the issue is. We'll get there, guys. This needs to go round the other way because the lip is on the top side. Okay, so basically it sits like that. Yeah, as you can see, I put a bit of too much force there, but it'll still go in. So make sure it's up the right way. Oh, come on. Tiny bits, test my patience. And then when the screw don't want to stay on is, yeah. Please, come on. Got things to do. There we go, that's skipped a bit. Let me just, lovely. So as you can see, it's now resting on that little panel thing. So we just need to correct these two pipes. And then, I'm lucky, I might be able to just swing it under, but probably not. This is, oh man, I've really enjoyed this issue. We've had a bit of some that have tested my patience a bit, but this is 100% beautiful. So much red. And then obviously that one can go down here. Fantastic, s'il vous plaît. Don't know what s'il vous plaît means, but something obviously in French. And then that goes down there, lovely jubbly. Just move that down a bit. And that one goes just there. Whoops. So you know what we're doing next week is more beam work, but then I suspect we'll do a little bit more on that as well. Wow, look at that. Mission accomplished. And then obviously you have something that looks like that. Oh my God, that is being beautiful. Look at the size of this thing, guys. Look at the size of that. So this is beautiful. What I love about that issue, that's what you're looking at. So obviously various components will be connecting along here. I personally think, you know, that bumper section, the red and white bumper that we have with the headlights in, I think that's going to connect onto there. I could be wrong, but just look at that cable tidy work. I mean, they've trailed it all down here, all under these little, what I would say, wall tack things. And as you can see, really good. So something's connecting here, and then obviously some will be down there, but that is just lovely. It's really, and obviously if it's a little bit short, we can always undo the tab and then move it along a bit, but that's just beautiful. So that is what you're working with, guys. That's been that issue. It's been a really lovely issue, actually. And then coming up in issue number 50, we will be doing parts for the front right chassis, right front chassis beam, bumper holder, and other parts for the chassis. So basically what we're doing here is basically a complete repeat of this. So the first part will be this again next week. Then the week after we'll be doing this week, this part here, I should imagine. And then we'll have something that will have two support structures. And then I think that's when we'll get like all the middle sections and all sorts. But I do personally feel that I don't think that's the full length. I think we'll be connecting a lot more to this later down the line, but that is a lovely, lovely issue. So please, if you want to get this and help support this lovely build, please do get this wonderful build. It's Build the Eddie Stobart, brought to you by Harshep Parwick. So if you do want to subscribe to it, I'll put the link in the description, but also visit buildeddiestobart.com and you can get this lovely build for yourself. Until then, that's another week done and dusted, and I will see you next week, next Wednesday, for the next Eddie Stobart, issue number 50. Take care, guys. Have a lovely day ahead, and we'll see you next time. Bye.